Good morning. All right, I'll try to be relatively brief here. I don't know how you feel about art contests. I have mixed feelings about them, but enough of you have written to me to ask about art contests, and that's probably because I've mentioned them. And the way or the reason I've mentioned art contests is because sometimes a watercolor contest, for example, um, requires you to only work in watercolor, so that if it's mixed media, if you have pencil, then it's not going to be it won't qualify. Or if you have some gouache mixed in with it, it won't be qualified. And sometimes, I don't know how judges would know that, but I guess it's up to you to be honest with them. But the rules are important, and they're important to know, because you don't want to be disqualified just because you used some ink on your watercolor. And I do that too. I mixed it. I mix stuff all the time. I put gouache in watercolor all the time. Pencil, ink. Anyway, I told you I'd be brief. I want to tell you about some art contests. Now, I'm recording this on Saturday, November 16th, 2024. So it's possible that you're watching this after the deadline for some of these. However, they usually come around every year. And do your due diligence, look into them, make sure that's something you want to do. I don't know anything about entry fees. I'm always cautious about that because I don't know. But I have confidence that the five I'm going to tell you about, or four, one, two, three, four, I have four I'm going to tell you about, are good ones. I think these are good contests. So. All right, first of all, you know the paper that I use, Strathmore? What I've been using like for the last 200 greeting cards that I painted is made by Strathmore. Well, the Strathmore company has a foundation. It's called the Strathmore Hall Foundation. And they are having their 33rd annual juried exhibition called Full Circle. And it runs from January 25th through March 25th of 2025. The deadline, however, was today, the 16th. The deadline is the 19th, November 19th. But like I say, put that one on your calendar maybe for next year, or if you have something ready, give them a call or get a hold of them. I'll put the address right here. So there it is. That's the one for the Strathmore Hall Foundation. Then the DC Gallery and Studio. Oh, I do have five of them. Okay. The DC Gallery and Studio is in Millville, New Jersey. They're looking for artwork for their gallery shop. Their deadline is December 15th of 2024. But again, look into it. Make sure if it's past that date that maybe there's another one coming up. And their website information is here, right here. I'll also put it in the description so you can link on them, click on them. The third art competition is Artists Network. They're looking for entries for something they're calling Splash 26, the best of watercolor. Some of you might be interested in that. The final deadline for that is December 17th, 2024. And there's the address for that. And again, I'll put it in the description also. I don't know any of the details about these contests. I'm just sharing them with you so that you can consider them. The Roger Torrey Peterson Institute in Jamestown, New York is looking for entries for their Art That Matters to the Planet Wild America exhibition, which runs from March 22nd through July 27th. Their deadline is January 10th, 2025. And again, there's their address. And again, I'll put it in the description. Okay? How am I doing on time? Only 4 minutes into it. I'm doing pretty good, right? So that was four. I have one more. The Wayne Art Center in Pennsylvania is looking for entries to their 17th annual Plein Air 2025 festival, which runs from May 4th through May 10th. The entry deadline is February 20th. So you have a little bit of time if you're watching this soon after I record this video. And again, there's the website address for them. And again, I'll put it in the description. So You don't have to watch any more, but I have a little story to tell you if you want to hang in there for one little story. So a few years ago, I entered a call for entry. I didn't know it was a contest, but I think it was. But anyway, it was a call for entry to do a plein air at Long Beach Island, New Jersey. And it just sounded like it would be fun. I love that part of the country. I'm from that part of the country. I'm from Long Island, which is not the same as Long Beach Island, but I'm from Long Island, New York. This was in New Jersey, but it was beautiful. I just loved going there. Robin and I took the auto train, put the car in a train, and the train took us 900 miles from Florida to just south of Washington, D.C. Then we got the car off the train and drove the car the rest of the way up to Long Beach Island. And we did plein air painting on the beaches and in the city streets and in different places. And then we turned in the art to the exhibition people, and they held on to the art. And then we went back to New Jersey a few months later when they had the actual show. And our art was hanging up in the gallery there with other artists. And like I said, I didn't know it was a contest, but it was. So there was one lady from a university in Massachusetts, I think, and she was the one judge, and she decided who was the winner, and it wasn't me. So, but anyway, it was fun, and it was a beautiful experience, and I just have some great fond memories of walking around that island and seeing there were so many crabs, and the seagulls. They are ruthless. They will pick a crab out of the water and smack it against a rock and eat it. I mean, they just are ruthless. Yeah, I had a National Geographic moment. And they have a beautiful lighthouse there, the Barnegat Lighthouse. So, and which would have been a perfect art study for the plein air painting, but it was under renovation. It had scaffolding around it, so I didn't do that. But it was kind of a stormy weekend that we went, and so the water was kind of rough, and that made for some good art. Anyway, thank you for watching. Keep this one brief. I'm finished with my last project, which is the 200 greeting cards for the art auction, which is a week from today. Thank goodness I got them done. And now I'm going to start something new. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think I want to do some acrylic on canvas. But anyway, so there's the 5 competitions that you might want to consider. I'll put the links into the description below, okay? All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you like this kind of content, if you like when I come on, when I don't show art, but I just tell you about opportunities, let me know, because I get mail all the time. I'm on so many different mailing lists, and I cull them a little bit. I kind of say, well, that one sounds suspicious. That one sounds like it might not be a good one to recommend. But these 5 are good, I hope. Do your due diligence. Don't trust me on this, but I'm 90% sure that these are all good, okay? All right, thanks for watching. See you later.